Hi, my name is Gerhard Gschwandtner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of speaking with Lee Saltz, and he's holding up a book now, Sales Differentiation. Why is it important, Lee, to differentiate ourselves?
Well, there's really only one reason. It's to win more deals at the prices you want. It's a horrible feeling when you bring a piece of business in and the company doesn't love it. Well, that's what sales differentiation helps to prevent.
So what are the three major points of differentiation?
The book is told in two halves. It's differentiation around what you sell and how you sell. So looking at every nook and cranny, every aspect of what you have to sell, and identifying what your differentiators are. But one of the things you find so often, I'm sure you see this with your clientele, is internally the company is so passionate about its differentiators, but they don't have a communication strategy. How do I help someone on the other side of the desk be as excited and passionate as I am about these differentiators? So that's the front half of the book, teaches you how to go through that exercise. I even help you find differentiators in what I call the sales differentiation universe. The other half is around how you sell. And I've identified opportunities in every interaction, every phase of buyer-seller interaction where a salesperson can provide meaningful value, differentiate themselves, and lead someone to want to buy from them rather than the competition.
The story that you craft that sort of delivers the differentiation message to the customer in a very compelling way. Is there a process for that?
There is a process, and it's actually not so much a story. It's a concept called the positioning question that I teach in the book. And I'll tell you a little story. I have a client here in Minnesota. Now, Minnesota, one of the few states that I've seen where every homeowner and every business contracts for their own trash removal. So Wednesday mornings, there's a parade of garbage trucks coming down my street representing all the haulers that you can imagine. Each one seemingly doing the same thing. They pull up to the house, arm extends from the truck, lifts up the can, dumps it into the truck, puts it back down, truck drives away, and you get an invoice from the hauler at the end of the month. Well, CEO from one of these companies reached out to me and said, hey, I believe that we have value ahead of our competition. And one of the services that they offer to homeowners is that they clean your garbage cans. Only ones in the state of Minnesota that offer that service. But their salespeople didn't know how to have that conversation. So we developed a positioning question. So these are salespeople that are knocking on doors, making prospecting calls, and the first thing out of their mouth after they introduce themselves is, when's the last time you had your garbage cans cleaned? Because we know they never have, unless they did it themselves. So right in this moment, we've helped someone to think differently about something as simple as a trash service. Yeah, why isn't someone cleaning my garbage cans?
Lee, when you teach this in your seminars, what is the biggest aha moment for the audience?
It really is that positioning question. So in the book and in the seminars, there's a 5-step process that you go through. So one of the first steps, once you identify a differentiator, is to ask yourself, why does this matter to a buyer? Why do they care about this? Then we ask, to whom does it matter? Because not all differentiators matter to all buyers. And what I mean by that is, I call them decision influencers in the book, the various people that influence the decision to buy from you or not. Step 3 is when. So what is it you did in your pre-call research, or what was shared with you? What did you observe that says to you, our customer service story is really going to resonate here? And then the last step is, what are we going to share now that the door is now open relative to customer service? Sales differentiation is two-directional communication with an individual buyer. So this is all around personalizing that experience for a buyer, leading them to want to buy from you rather than the competition.
Well, Lee, is there anything I need to ask you about the book that we haven't discussed yet?
Probably a big thing, or a big opportunity, I'd say, is that the people that you sell to don't know how to buy it. I ask salespeople all the time, who has a broader experience and knowledge of the world of solutions in your industry? You or the people you sell to. And I work across all industries. I've never had a salesperson say to me that the people that they sell to know more than they do. And so that presents both an obligation and an opportunity.
Lee, where can people find more about you, your services, and your book?
My website is salesarchitects.com. The book's available on all websites. You can go on Amazon, and you'll find it available in hardcover, Kindle, and audiobook.
So if you want to be a sales success, go to salesarchitects.com.